Oh?
Oh god, she spawned inside me. I'm going to move now.
People.
Prisoner.
Hello? Hello?
Still want me to tie you?
Back the fuck up. When did this become a whorehouse?
Right?
Doctor.
Must be a nightmare about a previous injury. Soldiers with PTSD get them all the time. He must have been through some shit, poor bastard. The fuck? He's harder than whiskey.
Agree. I need that hat. Please stop running away from me. No! No! Come back to the stripper mage! That's a sentence I shouldn't say out loud. Please don't clip that. Get in the sands, Boyle. I'm doing all of this because I wanted the bat at the beginning of the dungeon. I didn't even need to do the whole dungeon. I just needed the... I am debatably crashing? I'm just staring at a black screen.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's going on, but I might have to dashboard and come back. Because I have nothing. Everyone else is in. Yeah, I get the feeling my game is like crashing.
Down here because medkits really should just be like
I got the fuse down
that, but we have medkits.
Do you want us to restart, Mickey?
No, I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's going on. Maybe like my game is just.
Turn your flashlight on.
I'm fucking stupid.
No, you're not. I literally did the same thing for a few moments. I'm like, this is taking a really long time to load. That's so weird. All of them are at B. All of them are at B.
Oh, word. Oh, balls! Oh, fuck balls! Valorant's a fucking horror game, bro. On God. Valorant's a fucking horror game.
Player standing.
Fastest podcast where we explore how
Oh,
Facebook
God.
can help you with the stuff you're into. I'm Emma Rogue, and today I'm with Catherine, a plant lover from House Plant Hobbies.
Goodbye.
What kind of planty stuff
Goodbye.
Oh my gosh, literally so
Oh,
much stuff.
goodbye.
The best thing that I've learned is the vodka in my followers because it makes them last longer.
Oh,
Cheers to
okay.
that. Thanks, Catherine.
Me do caveman. No
See you
worries.
next time on the
Me
Flash
caveman.
Podcast, all about
Do
discovering the
goo.
stuff on
Caveman do
Facebook you
goo.
care about.
It's okay.
Bye.
And do goo.
If you can describe it, you can design it.
Me
With Microsoft
confused.
Designer, you can
Why
create
are
unique
they so-
imagery, refine photos,
Help.
and keep creativity flowing across your
Why so
Microsoft
high
apps.
up? Me
Unleash
scared
your
of heights.
creativity with Designer. Click or tap the
Me
banner to
very
learn
scared of
more.
heights. Ooh, shaking camera, no goo. Shaky camera, no goo. Do not shake camera, heard. Must catch pretty lady before fall.
So you could say it faster.
Don't mind me, I'm just shoving 23 stickers. God fucking come back here, you hoe. Shoving 23 stickers on my face. Everything is fine. It's fine.
And even get your project handled from start to
Stop
finish.
falling off my face, you little
And it
sluts.
makes us so much more than just a list.
Going in my eyebrow.
Get started at Angie.com.
Cut off my
That's
eyebrow.
ANGI.
This
Or
is
download
normal,
the app
perfectly
today.
normal. Everything is normal. 100%, exactly, Clank. It's 100% normal. Absolutely nothing weird about a man with almost 100 stickers on his face.
To the danger. Oh wait, we gotta go.
Jesus, fuck that, Kyle. What is going on? Oh no. I'm getting Dixford, so I'm gonna be a second. I will catch up. If you're wondering why I'm just stood spinning in circles on my screen. Cameras nod at me when I meow. Oh, this is nightmare fuel. You gotta turn the nightmare fuel on while we're having a cute moment with the cat. Really, guys? Really? I'm trying to have a sentimental moment here with Bubby and help him figure out what the fuck's going on. You guys want this curse shit? This is what you wanted. The fucking, really. In fact, VTubing today. This is awful, Bat Kyle. This is the most cursed thing I've ever seen. This is terrible. I hate this. I need you to know how much I hate this, Bat Kyle. I really and truly hate this. I'm scared. That's a Nova. I'm a little bitch baby. This is insanity. This is madness. This is Sparta. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the music family. Expect the unexpected. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. Wholesome. You heard Danger Dan. This is a halt.
During her time with
Boobies! Honkin' tibbies! Those are knockers! Blech. Wholesome. Bud Light's just like sex in a canoe. Fucking close to water! Oh, I laughed so hard Methy Smith actually came off for that one. Ah, I don't want the uppies anymore! I don't want the uppies! Ah! I would like less uppies! Hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good time zone, everybody. We're doing something a little different today. For the first half of stream, I won't actually be playing games. We're gonna be hanging out with a new friend. Well, I say new, it's new to you guys. I've been friends with them on Twitter for about, I want to say 2 or 3 years now. But we're gonna have a little bit of a pride chat with our new friend. Hi, Kaylee, how are you? Zoidberg, good morning. Yoella, good morning. I will in fact hydrate, by the way, Yoella. You can't see the water bottle because I'm a potato, but I am hydrating. I'm saying morning because I just woke up. I don't remember what time zone it is for you. Hi, Strike. Hello, hello, friends. But yeah, like I said, we're going to be doing something a little different. Happy Pride, everybody. I don't know how long this chat's going to go on for. I'm going to let Envy kind of lead this one. But yeah, we're going to meet a new friend today. I've got a new scene all set up for you guys. I love you, bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch. Whose little penguin is that, babe? I love that little penguin. So I'm using a different captions today. Actually, on this scene. This is the captions we're actually using today so that I can get Envy's captions as well. I also want that penguin emote. Hold on. But yeah, on this scene, the captions aren't there. It just says limited. I want the limited emote. I would very much like the limited emote. I would very much like the limited emote. But yeah, as soon as NVN deafens in Discord and I can hear them start to talk. I've got their chat pulled up. If you'd like to go hang out with them, can I get a shout out for Cafe NB, please, in chat? Since I can't shout out people in my own fucking chat. Which seems a little homophobic. But if you'd like to go hang out in the other chat today. There you go. To me it says temporary. Gay Duchess with WC double replacement? Yes, Gay Duchess. But yes, hello everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and move to our other scene quickly. God, the floating potato is really ominous. The floating potato just looks so weird on this scene. I was unprepared for potato on this scene. Oh god, the captions cover the potato. Potato, no! Asking someone if they're enjoying their fate. Oh god. They just pointed this out. Here is the multi-stream link. Darling, would you write up a nice little, something something and pin the multi-stream link for me? would you mind ever so nicely doing that for me? I would appreciate it. Getting that pinned up in there. Yeah, this is today's stream. At least the first half. Like I said, I'm gonna let them kind of lead where we go with this, and we're gonna hang out and do a good. Have a nice little chat about Pride stuff. Because I didn't do a lot for Pride last year because we were in the throes of moving Crow in.
Hello. Again.
Hello, friend.
Hello. Oh, you're
I've
a
got you.
potato.
Yeah, my chat decided to make me a potato 2 minutes into
I
stream
love
because
potato time.
just a floating potato in the void.
We love potato time. That's great.
No more potato time. Thank you for making me a potato, Yoella. I appreciate it. But yeah. I figure we'll just kind of chat for however long you want to. I tend to go for like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, but I won't hold you hostage for that entire time.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do 8 hours. I did 5 earlier, so I don't know if I can do another 8.
Yeah, I won't hold you hostage for that entire time. Whenever you start to peter out, I will cut you loose and let you go get your post-stream self-care and stuff like that.
Sure, I appreciate it. Would you like to introduce yourself? I know your stream knows you, but for my stream...
Pride Penguin. Yeah, hello. My name is Music Kid. I'm a trans, queer, Chinese full-time content creator. I stream on Twitch 4 nights a week. I post on TikTok. I have a YouTube channel. I've been in content for 11 years this year. This year makes 11 years that I've been doing this. I've been doing it full time for 5, but I've been making content for 11 years this year, which is really wild to think about.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I celebrate being an affiliate for 8 years in September. Like at some point in September. I like long walks on the beach, even though I live nowhere near beaches, and being a silly, goofy guy.
I love that. Wow, 11 years. That is quite a feat.
Yeah. I started when I was in college because an ex of mine was like, "You're really charismatic. You'd be really good at being on Twitch. You should do that." Because she loved a Twitch streamer who's now a partner. I remember when he got partner, we were all so super hyped for him. But she was like, if you can do what Zach, you can do what Zach does. Zach has a really good personality, and so do you. You should do what he does.
It's awesome. I mean, you're obviously doing great if you're going for this long still.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Like, this is a very fun job to have.
I agree.
I'm blessed every day that I get to call this my full-time job.
Hey. I love that so much.
Let me know, by the way, if NB's volume is high enough. I didn't get a chance to super look at that. Let me know. Thank you. Do you have a preference on what I call you? I've just been calling you NB. But if you have a preference, I can change up.
Cafe is fine, but I mean, NB's fine too. It doesn't really bother me either way.
Can you hear them just fine? Cool. Perfect. Thanks, Strike. I guess I should ask you to introduce yourself to my kiddos as well.
Oh yes. Hello, kiddos. I'm Cafe. Hello. I am a queer, non-binary, disabled, autistic variety full-time streamer. I've been creating content for about 3.5 years, going on 4. And it's definitely the most accessible form of work for me, being disabled and such. And yeah, I tend to do low energy, comfy like vibes for people to coexist, to play a lot of comfy games. and also a lot of activism and stuff. I try to be very outspoken and use my platform for spreading as much information, education, and stuff as I can. That type of stuff. It's nice to meet you all.
I tuck that behind my camera, actually. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, like I said, it's very nice to finally put a face to the name. Like, we've been Twitter mutuals for however long. I think we met through B, I want to say.
Probably. I've met a lot of people through B, so probably, yeah.
I was just made aware that my Fuji tech is still me flipping you off, so give me 1 second. I'm going to flip that to a different thing.
It's great. I love it.
My girlfriend texts me. She's like, should your Fuji tech still be that? I think you should probably change that.
That's so funny. I honestly didn't even notice.
Oop, not what I wanted. There we go. Now it's with a little heart. Looks a little more professional.
That's so cute. I love that.
Yeah, my girlfriend's high school best friend does all my emotes, and that was one of the ones that I just got her to finish up for me.
It looks so great.
She does a great job. I adore her. Cricket does amazing work. I'm so glad that I got a chance to work with her on all of my emotes, honestly.
I'm gonna go look at all of them now.
I need to get that emote feature panel thing that Twitch has.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I don't use that one, and I really should, especially with how many good ones I have now. But yeah, today's conversation is just going to be a super light one. Like I said, this is a new form of content for us. Emote panel feature. Thank you, darling. Do this kind of content more. You got it,
Zoidberg. What
Zoidberg.
been going so far is there's not really like a clear-cut type of conversation layout that we're doing. It's more like whatever comes up, comes up. If there's anything particular you'd like to discuss, anything about your identities, experiences, what you like best about Pride, what you don't like about Pride, any of that kind of stuff is all up for grabs. You can lead the discussion as much as you want.
My chat had a good question. What's the best part of being a queer creator for you? And then I'll answer after you get a chance to speak.
Oh, okay. The best part of being a queer creator, I think, definitely being able to find, similar community. And I also really love helping other people feel more comfortable being themselves. I've had multiple people over the years state that they have been able to find themselves and feel more comfortable in their identity and being openly whatever their identity is because of being in the space. So I think that's probably my favorite part.
For me, it's been getting to be queer in the space in general. When I first, I started Twitch in 2011, 2012, back when it was Justin TV. There weren't many queer people on the platform. I think there wasn't any queer people on the platform at all until I Am Brandon in 2013 or 14 when he started. So to me, it's just been a part of being, I don't want to say the forefront because I'm definitely still a smaller creator, but I want to say one of the first couple voices for queer people on Twitch, and getting to see the evolution of how queer people on Twitch have come to find themselves more than anything else.
It's amazing.
It's definitely been a change of pace.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lot to be queer on the platform, like especially in the past couple of years, as you know, Kick and stuff like that has taken off, and the hate groups have gotten more platforming than they used to have on these spaces. But it's been a good journey, and a journey that I'm glad that I got to take.
Yeah, the hate has definitely gotten a lot more loud, but we can be louder, so.
Another question from my chat: how has being queer influenced or guided your streaming journey?
Ooh.
It's gotten me a lot of the opportunities that I've gotten. I hate to be one of those, like, I pulled the queer card and it got me an opportunity, but it's definitely helped me find the people that I've, you know, become friends with and things like that, and gotten my foot in the door with a lot of good groups and a lot of good people, and helped me really find the center of what I wanted my content to be, honestly. I wasn't out when I first started on Twitch. I came out about 5 years into my journey on Twitch in 2018 when I started doing this full time, and it's been a roller coaster of emotions getting to this point from there.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. It is, I feel like difficult to really, I lost my complete sentence. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I have this fun thing where my brain just fogs up and I forget what I was saying.
I get that. Mine does the same thing. Hydration, kids. Make sure you do it. I'm dehydrated at all times. Make sure you hydrate.
You asked before.
How has being queer influenced or guided your streaming journey?
Influenced or guided, right. I feel like probably pretty similar. I mean, a lot of opportunities that I've gotten have been due to my identities. Not that that's like a bad thing, as you said. But I definitely feel like I've been able to find most people through being queer, and kind of grow a lot because of the queer community, which I'm very thankful for.
On that note, how have you found, like, meeting other queer people on Twitch? Because for me, it was a hard start trying to get anybody to talk about being queer on Twitch, let alone, like, identifying that way. And then, you know, as the platform grew and more people came on, it was like, oh, more and more people are okay with identifying as queer and being like, yes, I am, you know, XYZ identity, and I have that kind of, you know, space that I want to take up. How has it been more for you since you've joined a little more recently in this space, finding, you know, your own home in the streaming sphere?
Yeah, I definitely think I have been a lot luckier in that respect, because there are so many openly queer and trans individuals now in the streaming space. So I feel like I've gotten a bit luckier in that. The first year that I was streaming, I had a really hard time like connecting with anybody and, like, you know, quote unquote networking and stuff, as I was figuring out, you know, how to do everything really. But I do think I had an easier time finding a lot of openly queer creators. So I feel like I haven't really had that much difficulty, to be honest.
I found all of the queer people that I follow on Twitter. I did not find a single queer person on Twitch just by, like, wandering around Twitch trying to find people. Well, again, so you gotta remember, in 2013, when this had just turned into Twitch TV, before it even became Twitch.tv, when it was just twitchtv.com, a lot of people were still hiding who they were because they were afraid of, like, what the rest of the community was going to be like. So up until streamer Twitter, like, really took off, there wasn't really a way for me to meet other streamers than just popping in a chat and being like, hi, I hope you're gay. But it's definitely been a lot nicer to have Twitter and Instagram and TikTok and all these places now more molded for the streamer space to be like, hi, I am queer. Are you also queer? Cool. Now we are friends. I'd like to check out your content. Instead of just being like, I'm going to check out this person's content and hope that they're remotely okay with who I am as a person. And if they're not, oops, I just spent years forming friendships that, you know, are now under the water.
Yeah, I definitely do think that, you know, streamer Twitter is a great tool to find most people. I feel like I have half and half where I find like half of the people that I've known from Twitter and then the other half from Twitch. I will say after they added the tags, like the tagging system in, it was a lot easier because you could go and search the LGBT tags and stuff like that. But Twitter is definitely like the way to go.
The new tagging system made it so much easier. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, yeah.
I celebrated when I saw that they finally did that. Like,
me too.
Was it the bare minimum that we were asking for? Yes, but it was the bare minimum that we got. So you know what?
Do we still not have inlaid pronouns in chat? We have to use an extension, sure, but at least we have tags, I guess.
We do have the tags, exactly.
We do have tags. I have a question. Do you find that speaking out about issues outside the queer community is harder, being marginalized in that way?
As a brown person, yes. It's not so much that I'm queer, because I think a lot of people, at least in my personal life, like outside of Twitch, I've known for 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 years, who are like, yeah, okay, he's trans, that's cool. But as a brown person as well, I feel like people tend to discredit a lot of what I say, because they're like, well, your experiences have also been altered because you're brown. So is your experience as a queer person? We can't relate to that as much, which is daunting to think about, honestly. But it's something that I've been trying to bring up more often, is that, you know, the brown trans community, the brown queer community as a whole are, you know, still trying to have these conversations, still trying to open up these spaces, still trying to be the people that we are and get the same amount of recognition. Not to say that we are looked down on more. In a way we are, but it's like the space as a whole is recognized more for the white queers than anything else, voice-wise.
Yes, that is definitely an issue that severely needs fixed. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I feel like it's not, you know, as hard on me. I do have a lot of white privilege that I try to use to uplift and, you know, boost non-white voices, because I do think that is very, very important. Because it's less of a, like, fear for me to have to worry about anything based on my skin color. Like, sure, I'm still marginalized because I am queer and I'm trans and I'm disabled, but I'm still white first.
Exactly. And that's the kind of view that I wish more people would take, is
agree.
Because there's a lot of queer people in the space who are like, well, I'm queer, so automatically that's enough for me to have, you know, the overwhelming voice is just the fact that I'm queer. They overlook so many other, like, you know, features and things like that about other people, and it's just confusing. And I never really know how to, like, bring up the topic of, well, yes, you're queer, but also you have to consider your disabled counterparts, your brown counterparts, your you know, indigenous counterparts, all of these other people that are having the same opinion as you or have a differing opinion than you that needs to be heard as well as yours, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Another question from my chat. With Twitter and X going downhill, what's your plan for spreading out your social media presence to continue to try and reach an audience or find collaborators?
Oh, geez. Well, I have everything reserved that way in case anything does happen. I am on Blue Sky, which is not super active, I've noticed so far. I have Threads, but Meta has been really going downhill as well with Instagram and that, so I really have no idea. I'm also on Tumblr. I have a co-host account. I don't even know. I mean, I guess I just deal with it.
I don't
you know?
really have a plan. Yeah, my entire plan was Twitter and TikTok, and with the ban going through on TikTok and Muskrat drowning Twitter, I am kind of just like hands up in the air, going, "Oh God, hopefully this works out."
I guess this is it. I don't know. I don't.
This
really
is a
know
sinking
what I'll
ship.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to rely more on Twitch and pray to God that they fix their discoverability. Like
something. Like just
anything.
Fingers crossed.
Consider I'm working on it, Strike.
Another question in chat. Who are some of your inspirations in the LGBTQIA plus community, or who are some other queer trans streamers that you enjoy watching?
I don't have many queer. This is going to sound really bad. I don't have many queer streamers that I watch that I would consider like an inspiration, but I do enjoy Pixel Kitten. She's if you don't know who she is, they are a DBD streamer, autistic, ADHD, asexual, pansexual, I think is what they said. But they're a good friend of mine. I absolutely adore her. And then, Queerly B is another one that I absolutely adore watching. B is such a wonderful soul. I truly adore everything that they do for, reaching out into the communities and branching us all together and everything like that. Like, I wouldn't have met half of the queer people I know in the streaming space without B just being the wonderful human that they are. As far as just like inspirations in the community, I'd have to say, this is going to sound cliche, but Eugene Lee Yang, because he was the first out Asian queer I'd ever seen. As weird as that sounds, I have never seen an Asian queer be as open about their identity as Eugene's been, and as a small scared Chinese boy who was really worried about how the world was going to take me, seeing Eugene get so much love for coming out and being who he is just really got me thinking about how much more I could be open about who I am if that's the way that he was received, and he's got, millions and millions and millions of people watching him on a daily basis, what I could do as, the content creator that I am.
Yeah, I love him.
He's great. Absolutely adorable.
For me, definitely B as well. I adore B, Queerly B. I also really adore Meow, who is another queer Asian streamer. Does a lot of co-working and has very important chats surrounding obviously queer trans rights, as well as the ongoing genocides and stuff like that. Is very good and vocal about that. Sheeler is another one that I really love to watch and look up to. A Black queer creator, also does a lot of co-working, and is outspoken as well. Trying to think of more off the top of my head. I watch so many, to be honest.
Another big one for me is I Am Brandon, again, because he was the first big non-white queer streamer on Twitch. Like, he was the first non-white partner on Twitch. I don't know if you knew that or not, but one of the first was him.
Yes.
And for a non-white queer person to have been made partner on Twitch that early on in its longevity of a platform, I heralded him for such a long time. I adore him. I've got to meet him recently. Fantastic person, just a sweetheart.
So glad you got to meet him.
I worked with him for a charity event that I was planning on doing this summer before I had to cancel it for a multitude of reasons. But he's a wonderful human being, like just an absolute pure soul. You can tell that he loves what he does. But just someone to look up to for sure, because again, the first queer Black person to be partnered on Twitch, that's such a milestone in and of itself for him.
Absolutely.
Sorry, my chat was in an ad break, so I was letting it kind of roll.
No worries.
Chat question: are there any ideas, any identities that you wish you could see more representation for?
More representation. I definitely think we always need more representation for anyone in the ace umbrella. So asexual, aromantic, demisexual, that type of vibe, because there is always, like, every single pride, people are trying to, you know, erase these identities or say that they're less than, or like, you don't belong in pride or whatever. When that's literally the A. The A is for ace. It's not for ally. As much as quote unquote allies want to think it is them, it's not. It's ace, and it's always been that way.
I agree with
the bi-erasure.
Soju, the bi-erasure. Yeah, I absolutely hate that.
So yeah, I would say bi, pan, and the ace umbrella for sure.
Yeah, my answer would have been the ace umbrella as well, just because as someone who's demi, it's like I never really, especially demi. Like I feel like there are more and more ace people who are coming out more to talk about it, but it's like demi people are. I don't know if it's just like a fear that we all have that we're just gonna get written off, but for me, it's definitely like that fear of people going, "Oh, well, that's just human nature, is to not want to be with somebody until you've known them for a long time." Like,
God, I know.
I said that to somebody once. I was like, "I'm demisexual," and they were like, "What does that mean?" So I explained it. They were like, "That's just human nature. You don't want to, you know, be with somebody you don't know." And I'm like, it's more than just that.
It is more than just that. It's so weird because everybody wants to just write it off as being human nature and not try to even bother like understanding or doing their own research on like the identity itself.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, is like pride to me is a lot of exhaustion on top of being a celebration, because it's always people going, "Can you explain this? Can you talk about this? Can you come do this panel about this, this, and this?" And I'm just like, it's emotional labor to talk a lot about things that a lot of people could just Google. And like as awful as that sounds, and I hate being that guy that's just like, fucking Google it. There's a lot of questions that, and I'm not saying about today, but like in other panels that I've done in the past prides, it's like, you could have Googled that. You didn't need to come and ask 6 queer people this question. You could have very easily just Googled it. You don't need to make us do the emotional labor of explaining this to you. Like,
no, I definitely agree. Even though I try to be more understanding, since Google as well is hit so hard with like AI generated answers and stuff anymore. So I try to be a little bit more understanding, but there is more on like the individual person to just try and find the answer online before you ask all of us.
Yeah, exactly.
I see queer creators get just bombarded with basic questions like, what's non-binary? What do you mean?
Like, what do you mean? What do you explain?
That?
You can't figure that one out? You can't put 2 and 2 together there?
Yeah. Or go to the library or something.
Lord,
It doesn't have to just be Google. Like, you know, read a book. There's so many books on all different queer identities.
I think I missed one. Pay people you demand intellectual labor of. Exactly, Strike. Pay the people you demand intellectual labor of. Another chat question for mine. Do you play any queer games on stream, or do you plan to play any queer games on stream? I personally haven't. I'd like to. I play Hades a lot, which isn't exactly a queer game, but it's queer coded.
Basically queer.
It might as well be queer.
It might as well be, yeah.
But that's the most that I've ended up playing. I need to play like Life is Strange and stuff like that, but those games are, unfortunately, it's come to the point where the queer games in the industry are always like heavy hitting and like super draining to play emotionally. Yes. And like I never have the spoons to play those kinds of games, but I want to so badly like explore queer games on stream, but it's always like either somebody dies or somebody has, you know, a rough family life that ends up getting super triggering, or, you know, there's a suicide or something like that. And I'm just like, I don't want to drag that into my streaming space. I'm trying to make this a a warm and welcome place. I don't want people to have to come in and be like, "Oh my god, that's so fucking awful." What a game.
Yes.
What a way to play the game.
Mm-hmm. It is very unfortunate. Some like traumatic event happening. We can't just have people be happy and be gay. They have to have like just lost their partner or something.
Yeah.
As for queer games I've played on stream, I have played oh, why can't I remember the name of the game? That's from the same like company as Life is Strange. I've played Life is Strange, but not on stream before I started streaming. What is that game?
Was it True Colors? The one about the trans guy?
No. It was. I'm looking for the game now. I can't remember the name of it. While I'm looking, I will name other ones. I have played. I don't know if it doesn't count as necessarily like just queer, but I've played, like farming sims like Coral Island and such with stuff which has like really good queer representation in it. Same with like Moonstone Island. Wildflowers has really good queer representation as well. But again, those aren't like inherently queer. They are like queer adjacent, I would say, because you can choose whether or not you're going to be like queer in them. That game.
My chat's recommending a game called Gone Home. It's queer, but isn't as rough as some of the other games that have been out there.
Gone Home. I think I've played that one. Gone Home game. I have played that one. It is very good. I didn't play it on stream either, but it is very good. I would recommend that one.
Heard. I also don't really play very many story games in general. I spend a lot of my time playing shooters, which
yeah, that's fair.
Is a rough time to be a queer person in as well. Like my main game is Valorant, and I don't know how much you know about. I mean, you play Valorant as well. You've experienced it probably, but oh lord, just the experiences alone playing that game, especially with Clove now being out, have gotten not so fun. But I can't put the game down. It's my parasite game, as my chat likes to call it, from the TikTok
that's
audio.
Valid, honestly.
It's actually probably what I'll end up playing.
That's fair. I figured out the name of that game. It's Tell Me Why.
Yeah. I remember hearing about that.
Yes, the main character is trans. It is very queer. It is very good. But it does have, like Life is Strange does, it has like hard-hitting content in it, so. It is also free right now. That's true. It is free for Pride Month. So if you do want to grab it, just in case you ever want to play it, it is free right now.
I think I have it already. That sounds like something I have. I feel like I picked it up last Pride.
Last year too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I picked it up last Pride.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I have it in my library. What streaming or life advice would you give to other LGBTQIA gamers who would like to start their streaming journey?
Ooh. Oh.
That's a tough one, yeah.
That is... Let me think for a minute.
That's a loaded one, CZ. That's a big loaded one. Good question, but that's definitely a loaded question. I think definitely the first thing I'd say is just be authentically you. There's nothing to... There is like, the bigots and things like that to fear, but at the end of the day, they're just keyboard warriors. They're not in your space personally. Just be who you are. Acknowledge that you're doing something tough and that what you're doing should be celebrated at the end of the day for you being who you are in the spaces that would otherwise tell you not to be who you are.
I absolutely agree. Definitely, be as most. I can't English. The most like unapologetically yourself as you can be, because you will absolutely find community here, and anyone that doesn't like you for whatever reason or tries to be hateful, you can just boot them out. And
it's your space. You can curate it.
Yeah, exactly. You can curate. You can ban, block, mute, anything you need to do for your own safety and for your peace of mind. I don't know what I would add on to that. That would definitely be my thing, is to just, be yourself. I think I would also say definitely look for other queer creators and try and, hang out in their streams and see what they do. And see how their communities are, and maybe kind of get like a feel for it before going into it. But like, I wish I knew before, like when I started streaming, I wish I knew that I could just ban whoever off of, bad vibes or whatever. They didn't necessarily need to break some rule. If they were bringing you down, like just ban them. Because I let a lot of people get away with a lot of things that I wish I wouldn't have, because I had like no backbone, and I was like, well, at least somebody's watching stream, like, no. Definitely just
yeah, for sure.
ban.
Find your peace of mind and understand that your safety and your peace is more important than anything else. Numbers don't matter. If you're not happy with the space that you've created, then nothing else matters.
Exactly. Your happiness and comfort are what matters most, because that's going to attract more people. If they see that you're happy and you're comfortable and you're like just feeling yourself in your space, then they're going to want to hang out with you.
Definitely.
And also,
personal
it's
chats
okay
can get to express yourself
if
more
you
personally.
don't
Exactly.
know 100% who you are, or your identities, or if your identities shift, because identities can be very fluid and they can change. And don't be afraid to, let people know that, hey, actually, my pronouns are this now, or I actually don't really like this name I chose for myself. I'm going to switch it to this, or actually, I'm a lesbian. I'm not bi anymore, or whatever, Because we're all growing all the time.
We're all constantly changing.
Yeah, we're all constantly changing and growing.
Oh, that's a good one. How do you handle parasocial relationships, both yours towards your chat and vice versa?
Oh, I think it's really the most important thing, obviously, is just having boundaries, both for yourself and for, on either side of the relationship, like you said, with chat, and then chat with you or people with you. Like, just have clear-cut boundaries as much as possible and stick to them regardless of feelings and stuff like that, because it's all about keeping yourself safe and keeping your chat safe, because obviously we only know each other so much.
We should do a series like this, Strick.
You can't ever know anyone like 100%. So you really should try to be very careful about, for example, like, celebrity worship is bad, and we should not be putting all these people on pedestals, and it happens to content creators too. Nobody should be put on a pedestal. No streamer, no chatter, nothing.
I've definitely had, and I'll admit it, issues with parasocial relationships with people in my chat, just because I've gotten so close to them and I've gotten to the point where I'm like, oh, this is a friend, and then I have to remember, no, in this instance, I have a position of power over them. I need to like back down a little bit, and like, these aren't my friends. While I have made some genuine friends in the streaming space, it's definitely something that I think it's part of the autism. I have a problem like separating when someone's a friend and when someone's just like not to sound, I don't want to say ungrateful, but like just a viewer versus someone who's actually my friend.
I definitely get that as well. I feel like it definitely is a neurodivergent thing that's it makes it a lot harder. Because you tend to like stick to, you know, people are nice to you and you're like, oh my gosh, that means you're my friend. And sometimes it's not that.
Sometimes that's just not it. Yeah, exactly. It's rough to think about sometimes. What are your thoughts on the future of queer inclusion in the gaming industry? Where do you think it's going and where do you think it is now?
Do you want to answer first or me?
You can go first. I have to think about that one for a minute.
Okay. I think we're definitely very slowly but surely moving in like a really good direction. There are more games now that are including queer and trans representation. I mean, Valorant, for instance, a game that is so like rife with bigots, have canonically queer characters. They have a non-binary character now, and they're also like they've been working to implement better safety features, which I think is such a great step in the right direction. And a lot of games are having, you know, differing pronouns now, adding in like gender neutral options. So I think we're slowly but surely getting to a better place, but there's still like a long way to go, I think.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not in a perfect position. I don't know if it ever will be, because like perfect is such a hard thing to define, but I think we're taking steps in the right direction just based off of the, you know, like the talks that I've seen of gaming spaces being like, yes, we're gonna change the way that our game is functioning so you can have different pronouns selected now, or when you sign up for the game, you can input your own name choices, and we don't have to make you like pick between our pre-made names now. Just thinking from like the standpoint of those like softer RPG games where it used to be, showing my age here, you used to have to pick from like a list of 4 or 5 predetermined names, and now all of them are like, write in your own name. Here are your write in your own pronouns. It's like, it's so nice to see how far gaming has come from when I was a kid playing, you know, Zoo Tycoon to now, and what the gaming sphere has become.
Yeah, I don't think it'll ever be perfect. I mean, we can't really expect anything to be perfect. It's just about managing like our expectations, I feel like.
Oh, definitely, for sure. No, it's definitely headed in the right direction. Especially like you said with Valorant in particular. The game is so well known for their more toxic community, and now they're coming out and saying, "Hey, we don't like this. We're trying to change the direction of our game. So we're gonna push for more inclusivity, and we're gonna do better for the community than we have been doing before." Which is super, super important. Super, super nice to see bigger companies like that doing bigger things for their players.
Yes, and it's like, I don't want to give them like more credit than they deserve in saying like groundbreaking, but it is very monumental, it feels, for a game like Valorant to be doing what it's doing with the posts they made about the safety measures they're going to start taking, and also adding in queer characters, because especially in like FPS games, it tends to be very toxic. I mean, you look at Call of Duty.
It's rough in these streets. Yeah, it's definitely rough in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
If you could change one thing about the gaming industry for queer players, what would it be and why? I think for me, it would definitely be just the reciprocation of energy. Like, so many queer people I know put so much good and positive energy into their games that they try to play, only to be met with, you know, awful comments on their videos, or hate in the comms that they use, or that kind of stuff. I wish the reciprocation from the communities was better for all of the young queer kids out there who are just starting to get into gaming.
Yeah. No, I agree completely. I also think what I would really like to see is more varying representation.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Within like the LGBTQIA plus. I would love to see way more representation than what we're getting in any game. Because it's great to have like one or two non-binary characters, and it's great to have like a couple of gay characters, a couple of lesbians, but I would really love to see bi and pan representation, asexual umbrella representation, two-spirit representation, stuff like that. Like things that we don't ever really get to see in content.
Agreed. No, definitely agreed. There could be so much more representation that we have out there.
Mm-hmm.
Not to sound ungrateful for what we have. Like we've definitely come a long way from when gaming first like came out in the 80s or 90s. The first video games were all a big thing, but it definitely could be better.
Yeah, we can be grateful for how it's growing and also still want more, and for companies to do better by us.
This is a really good one. What do you think about queer baiting or implied games, movies, shows versus those that actually have canonical things written in stone? Is it more of like at least it's something to you, or is it more of it's 2024, we should have better kind of thought process?
It's 2024. Why are we still queer baiting only? It's like they're afraid to say, yeah, actually this character is queer. They're in a relationship. Just say it. Just make it gay. just
make
do
it gay.
It's 2024.
No, I completely agree. I used to have that mindset of at least it's something. Like at least we're getting a little bit of a breadcrumb. But as I've gotten older and as I've gotten, more into my queer activism side, I'm like, okay, we should be doing more. We should be getting more out of the deal. Like some of these shows and games and stuff like that are doing the bare minimum and thinking that they can get away with that because they're saying that it could be better or that they're doing better. Hi, Rage.
And life's so fun. Got my mini skirt and my rollerblades on.
Hi, Rage. How was your Lethal Company? Sorry, I just got raided. Give me a second.
Take your time. Hi, Raiders.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. We're having a nice queer chat with Cafe Envy about what it's like being queer on the internet. And it's been a really good chat so far. I'm having a good time. How was your Lethal Company, friend? Danny died a lot, but also hello. Hello. Yeah, Danny dies a lot in that game. I've noticed their life to death ratio is very high. Okay, goodbye. Enjoy your food. Thank you for taking care of my friend. Your life to death ratio, Danny, is not great. It's you are danger prone. I adore you, but you are danger prone. We were just talking about queer baiting and how we feel about that in the gaming space. Because I personally think that there's too much of it and that we need to do better. Somewhere in there, another question came through that I wanted to read, but I lost it in the raid messages, so give me a second. If there was no online hate, what kind of content would you pursue without the fear of somebody, being hateful to you in your comments?
I think I would be more inclined to actually try to put in the work towards doing YouTube.
Oh, same, for sure. YouTube is such a hateful place. And I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't get why it is such a cesspool of just negativity.
I feel like it lacks a lot of moderation tools, and that's like the problem. There's not really a good way to moderate the space. They make it really hard to block people. They make it to where if you don't have the option on where you have to physically like approve every single comment, then you're just gonna have hate comments. And you have to deal with it, basically, is what YouTube does, which is very unfortunate.
It's super unfortunate that that's the way that it is. And I feel like that's the only reason why YouTube's not a stronger competitor for Twitch. Because people are always like, oh, YouTube's going to kill Twitch someday. They have so many better XYZs about it. But it's like, okay, but their protections are minimal. There's next to nothing you can do. The moderating in Twitch chat is so much nicer. I'm a mod for somebody on YouTube chat, and their YouTube chat is like moderation tools are just abysmal. There's nothing.
Yeah, they really I feel like before they added the streaming into YouTube, they really should have workshopped it more, because it does not seem safe at all to me personally.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, for sure. Here's a tougher one. How do you balance celebrating your identity when creating content, but also create content that appeals to a much broader audience than just the queer community? Or do you?
I think I do. I just kind of try to be myself, and, you know, whoever wants to consume that content can consume that content. I don't really try to... I mean, I try to be as inclusive as possible. I don't want it to get, like, that to get twisted or anything. I do try to be as inclusive as possible, but I don't necessarily feel like I should have to pander in any way, if that makes sense. Like, I just try to be me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't put out content that I think other people would like, that I'm not looking to curate my space towards. I'm not trying to reach out into the stars and grab everybody. I'm not trying to be there. Not everybody is for everybody, is my thought process on it. Not everybody will be for everybody, and not everybody should be for everybody. Because if you're for everybody, then somewhere deep in the shadows of what you've got are lurking hateful people who are just disguising themselves.
Yes. Like, we already have to struggle so much to keep our spaces safe for us in the first place. You know, I feel like we shouldn't have to try and make content for a broader audience in that kind of way, I guess. You know,
no, I completely agree.
Hanging out is hanging out.
Right. Like, if you're gonna come hang out and you don't identify with something I identify with, that's cool. That's fine, so long as you respect it. I'm not gonna be like, get out because you don't identify the exact same way as me. But I am gonna be like, so long as you're respectful of my identities, then you can stay. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Something to go along with that last one. How do you make sure everyone feels safe and inclusive in your chat? Moderation steps you take for blocking, etc., for against negativity in the communities.
Do you want me to wait since you just hit an ad?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we could wait just like 90 seconds for the ad to roll.
Good. You're good. I saw it. Oh, actually, do you want to just take a break? Do you take a break?
I
like,
don't, but I should
anything?
get better. I should get better at doing that because I have knee problems and I should stand up and like not sit. So yeah, we could take a short break.
Yeah, because my ads are about to run as well. So if we could just take a break, that'd be great.
We take a short break then. All right, chat. We're gonna take a small break. We'll be back in. I think they run 5-minute ads. I don't know, 3-minute ads maybe, but we'll be back in a little bit. Love you guys. Like I got back at just the right time.
Welcome back. I just got back, yeah.
At the ripe young age of 27, I've had both of my ACLs repaired and replaced.
Oh, oh my goodness.
So sitting for long periods of time is something I shouldn't do, but I usually do. I need to get better about getting up and taking breaks every like hour and a half.
You should set up your 3-minute ads. That's how I make myself get up and do it every hour.
That's fair. I do a minute and a half every 30 because it flows better for me, I think, but I should probably do the 3 on an hour. We're back. Did I miss any chat questions while we were gone? Hopefully not. Yeah, going back to the how do we do the boundaries thing. Most of my mods in chat agree with me. It's all just hard moderation. Just swinging that hammer whenever and however I feel like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the question, right? When we
left off, yeah.
Basically just how we moderate and how we keep our spaces safe. That was the question?
Yeah, that was the question.
Yeah. That's basically what I do too. I have Saribot in chat, which is a lifesaver, to be honest. So many things like try to come through that I don't even have to worry about because Saribot like just auto gets them. I also have shield mode. We are very loose with the ban hammer. Any bad vibes, you're just out of here, you know?
Yeah. Somewhere in my rules, I think it states that my mods are allowed to do whatever they want with the hammer. If you have a bad vibe, they're gonna just get you out.
Yeah. And that's good because, you know, your mod team should know you well enough to know, like, what you would want out anyway, without even having to, like, ask you.
Oh, exactly. Like, for example, I ID in my Discord to make sure that people are 18 and over. And I haven't had to check anybody in the past year, and we've had tons of people join just because, like, they know the rules. They have the vibe check that they all do with each other on who gets to join and who doesn't, based off of, you know, did this person have an ID that was, you know, valid? Did they do the right steps for us? Did they do XYZ? And it's so nice to have staff that are just an extension of me in so many ways that I don't have to think about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like so much less stress to know that they've got your back.
Exactly. Clear, solid rules as well.
Question if you're ready for another one.
Yeah, sure. Bring it on.
All right. I had a question. How do you balance the need for representation with the concern of appropriation when still so many Western game companies lack diversity?
Ooh, that's a tough one for me, especially. I think I look at everything with a grain of salt, to be honest. I look at it and I go, is this them trying, or is this them doing the bare minimum and making it look like they're trying? Like, we'll go back to the Valorant as an example for not queer representation, but more their diversity in cast. Like, their Chinese characters, both of them, were voiced by Chinese people, have Chinese voice lines that were written by said Chinese people. Like, it's very noticeable that Riot's making an active play towards trying to be inclusive, whereas there's games I don't really have enough. Well, I guess we could use Apex, for example, who it feels like they're doing kind of the bare minimum and hoping that people don't notice. Like Bloodhound, for example, just because they're non-binary, people are like, oh, Apex has a non-binary character, we're good. They're an inclusive game, but it's like a lot of their skins and a lot of their characters feel very whitewashed to me.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. I used to be a big Apex player back when it like first came out, and it definitely does feel like that. They whitewash a lot.
Yeah. So to me, if you're looking at those two games as like the dichotomy of how shooters handle diversity, to me, it's night and day. It's like Riot's actually actively making a conscious decision to try, with their voice actors all being from the native language speaking of whatever character they're voicing, all the way down to like their character design. And I think that's probably why they won't do skins for like the characters themselves, because that's such a nuanced fine line to walk. And then you've got Apex, where it's like, we did the bare minimum, but we're going to disguise it that we did a lot. But we didn't really do anything at all. Yeah, I agree with what Danny said. Bangalore skins have the safe black person TM look, and it annoys them a lot. And I get that.
Yeah.
I completely agree, Danny. It's definitely a lot to think about. That was a good one.
Yeah, I don't know what I have to add on that, to be honest. I try to, I mean, obviously, as I'm white, I try to do my research on like what games I pick up, especially if I'm going to play it on stream. I want to be sure that they're respectfully and accurately representing like whatever cultures, identities, and such that they are showcasing in their games. Like with Coral Island, for example, it's an Indonesian-based game, so there's a lot of like Indonesian culture in it, and a lot of diversity. Like Stardew Valley could never type of diversity, and they feel like it's very well put together and well thought out. Like they have a really good team working on it that is, you know, doing their best.
Yeah, my partner's super obsessed with Coral Island right now.
I love Coral Island.
It's her big thing. I walk out into our living room and I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, Coral Island. And I'm like, I'm not even surprised anymore. Ooh, that's a good question. If you could host a charity stream supporting any queer organization, which one would you choose and what game would you play during it? No, exactly, Danny. That's exactly what I'm thinking and what I was saying for sure.
Know personally because while I do like charity work and I've done charity fundraisers and stuff in the past for like Trans Lifeline, suicide prevention, mental health stuff, a bunch of other things. I really more so like doing mutual aid events as compared to charity events.
That's what I was going to say.
Really
yeah.
know.
No, I definitely agree. Mutual aid, at least in this day and age, feels like you're doing more than a charity event. Not to discredit the big charities, you know, like Trevor Project and Pola and stuff like that. Like they're doing good, but it's like in a day and age where so many people are suffering to try to stay afloat, mutual aid feels like such a better, I don't want to call it charity because I don't like looking at mutual aid as like a charity case, but it's definitely a better way of reaching someone and helping them. Personally,
you can see the direct like impact that you're having,
and
where your money is going. Like, you know, for a fact it's going to the individual like as soon as possible. Whereas charity, you don't know when anyone's getting that money.
Yeah, you don't know when that's going to be impacted.
Yeah, mutual aid and you know, like GoFundMe's and stuff like that feel a lot more important to me.
It feels more
like
impactful.
Charity is still very important, but I think mutual aid is where it's at, especially because I see so many of our, I mean, just in the content creation space, so many of our fellow content creators are like constantly having to fundraise for funds to like stay housed and to get food and, you know, stuff like that. So it's definitely more important to me to be able to give funds for that and fundraise for mutual aid instead.
And as far as games go, like if I were doing a mutual aid for something, I'd just play whatever game I would normally be playing on that day. Like, it's important to not go out of your way to make it look like you're doing some big important thing. It's just, you know, you gotta know what your audience is into and try and draw them in to help you help them. You know, it's not like I'm doing mutual aid for this person, so I'm specifically going to play this game, or, you know, I'm doing a charity stream for this charity, so I'm specifically going to play this game because it's, you know, tied to that charity or whatever.
I definitely don't think you should like be completely not yourself, like play a game you wouldn't even play or anything like that just because you're doing some kind of fundraiser. It should still be, you know, this is still my content, but hey, we're doing this today.
Like, I wouldn't just like randomly pick up Coral Island just because I'm doing a charity event for somebody whose favorite game is Coral Island, because I don't play that style game. It'd be very jarring for my entire audience to be like, what the fuck is this? We signed up for a guy who's bad at shooters, and now you're playing a fucking farming sim. Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want it to feel like disingenuine.
Oh, for sure. Someone who works for a nonprofit, I see that sometimes the funds take longer to be funneled into intended person, especially since it has to go through the process. Yeah, Danny, that's exactly true. Oh, that's a good one. Have you ever attended a Pride event? And if so, what was your favorite part? The food, the people, the atmosphere, the events that were going on?
Like in person?
Yes, like in person. I think that's an in-person thing.
I haven't gone to an in-person Pride since way before COVID. I don't remember the last one. Now with, living in a active pandemic, people don't mask enough for me to feel safe going, so I wouldn't be going anyways. But I think the last one I went to was maybe, I don't even know, 8-10 years ago. I haven't gone in a long time. It's also sensory overload for me to go to events with a lot of people. But I remember really loving the drag show. That was probably my favorite part.
The last one I went to was 2019, the one right before the start of the pandemic, and I'll say it. I live near Cincinnati, and it's one of the biggest Pride celebrations in the Midwest. Just because Cincinnati is one of the only progressive cities in the Midwest, if I'm being honest.
Oh my God, Midwest!
Woo!
So many Midwesterns.
But the atmosphere and just the camaraderie of all the people that were there, and they hold it on the riverbank, so it's like there's a lot of wide spread out space there. But it was a lot of fun, and like you, I had a good time at the drag. They did like a drag brunch, and then they did drag lunch as well. Those were really, really fun to get to experience. It was my first time seeing a drag show, actually, was at that Pride event that I can remember. I did go to a drag show the night that I turned 21, but it was the night that I turned 21, so Lord knows I have no idea what happened that night.
Yeah. Such is the rite of passage for turning 21, truly.
As is the way of life at your 21st birthday. Umbrella, thank you for the follow. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun to get to experience drag like that up and close. Like,
yes, same. That was my favorite part too.
I had only ever seen drag through like, TV shows or there was a drag show at a convention that I went to every year for 10 years, but I never really got to experience it, like, because it was always filled up before I could even get into the doors to see it. So I would watch from outside. But it was completely different being able to like be up against the queens and see them walking around and experience their dancing and like actually get to tip a queen, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, it's a phenomenal experience for sure.
It was a lot of fun. I had a good time. But no, I completely agree. The fact that people still aren't admitting that we're still in an active pandemic, I won't be going back to a Pride event for a very long time. At least another 4 or 5 years.
It's really unfortunate because we shouldn't have to feel like we can't go because we won't be, safe. But alas. That's why I'm also so glad for Twitch and having been able to set up so many of these collabs and be able to hang out in other events that people are putting on as well. It definitely helps it feel less isolating and lonely to have like an online community.
Oh, for sure. Twitch has done so much for me during the pandemic to make me... I'm a very social person. I don't like not talking to people. I've worked in bars for 10 years. From the time I was 15 till the time I was 25, I worked in bars. And so I'm a very social person. I like the aspect of talking to people, being around people. So that when the pandemic hit and my bar closed, I kind of went inward for a very long time and didn't really I took a break from content because I just wasn't, in the right headspace because I wasn't around people enough. And then somebody was like, well, Twitch is really blowing up now because of the pandemic. You should probably try it again and see what you find that the platform is like now that there's, a lot more smaller streamers and a lot more people on the platform. And then now I'm doing stuff like this. Like earlier pandemic me would never have done a panel like this or a talk like this because I would have been too scared. I would have been too afraid of the daunting task of having to just talk, but feel like I was just talking to myself or talking to like one person instead of talking to a whole group. But now it's like I understand more how chat works and how it's more than just two people talking. It's two people talking and the internet basically interacting at the same time.
Oh yeah, like 3 years ago when I started, there's no way I would do something like this because it is so far out of my comfort zone.
That's a good one, Zoidberg. How do you see the landscape of LGBT representation on Twitch evolving in the coming years, even with the downfall of other social medias?
How do I see it evolving? I don't know, because it's hard to try and predict something like that, I guess. Or like expect what it would be like.
Yeah, I think it's headed in the right direction, but I worry with other social media not being there for us to reach out with each other on, that we might see it start to backslide a little bit back into the queer people staying in their own bubbles of queerness and not, expanding into other realms. Because when I first started on Twitch, it was very much like a big click, and it still is really clicky, don't get me wrong, but it was very much like you stayed within your circle of 5 friends and you didn't branch out because you didn't know what other people were like. There was no other way to see what other people were like and find other content that you could watch other than just going to watch that person's content. And if you didn't want to expose yourself to something bad, then you just lived in fear of other people's content your entire life. And social media has definitely happened and made it easier to find other relatable content creators.
Absolutely. I feel like I know that, Twitter, if
That's
it does
dope, Zoidberg.
like 100% end up going down the drain and just not working anymore, I'm sure that I would like to be hopeful that we could all find like another platform or other platforms to congregate to successfully to keep that same type of energy and be able to still find the discoverability that we have on Twitter.
For sure.
I would like to be hopeful. Fingers crossed.
One can dream. It's a big dream, but one can dream. This has been nice. I like doing talks like these. I need to do more of them, is what I'm learning. Chat, what do you think? Should I do more of these? I think I should do more of these. Congratulations, Zoidberg. Congratulations. Oh, I got a good one for you. What's your favorite piece of queer media?
Favorite piece?
Across all platforms and across all types of media. Just anything.
That's such a good question. I don't know if I can narrow it down to a favorite one.
Okay, top 5.
Top 5? Okay.
Please do, Danny. I'd love to see it. No,
wait a minute.
I absolutely don't know mine. Don't feel bad. I definitely don't know mine either.
I'll have to think about it then. So I'm like trying to think of all. I mean, there's so many options.
I know.
I'm gonna think about it.
Surprisingly enough, I'd put Baldur's Gate up there. Bottoms is a more recent thing? Yes, Danny. Bottoms, for sure.
have not played Baldur's Gate, but it looks very queer.
It is. You can date whoever you want. You can. They don't really have a pronouns option, but you can have whatever voice mod you want with whatever body type. And then there's Neil Noborn themselves, just as a person in the game. But Danny made a good point. Bottoms is a good one. The new movie that just came out. I
haven't seen Bottoms yet. I need to. I feel like I'm failing as a queer person because I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen all of it. I've seen bits and pieces of it passing through on my TikTok, which feels scummy to watch movies on TikTok like that. But I need to watch the whole thing just based off of the bits that I've seen people like posting about and being like, this was a great scene in Bottoms. You need to go watch it.
Yeah, I've seen like little snippets. So I'm like, God, I really need to watch it so bad. It's on my list.
So camp and cheesy. I love that.
Okay, one of mine I feel like is I don't know
movie
if
night
any
it,
of you have
Danny.
seen this, but the web series Carmilla.
Oh my God, don't even get me started on that. That was my entire life when I was in college.
Literally my
I
whole
lived that.
life.
I lived for that web series.
It's so good. It's so good. Definitely one of my favorite queer pieces of media. It's so good. And it's so like the low budgetness of it is so
it's so camp.
iconic.
It's great.
It's so camp. I love it so much.
Unlocked repressed memory. Exactly, Danny. In that same Vine, what's it called? Hold on, now I have to Google it. Give me a second. There's another web series that was really queer that I absolutely adored.
Okay. I'm still trying to think of my other ones that I deem worthy enough.
The Gay and Wondrous Life of Caleb Gallo. That's what it is.
I've never seen that.
You should watch it. It's absolutely queer. It's absolutely hilarious. It's another like low budget web series. Like it was directed, written, and produced by the same guy. It's him and all of his friends. They all live in LA together. Like it's the journey. It's basically a self memoir about his journey being queer in LA. But it's such a good one. It's called The Gay and Wondrous Life of Caleb Gallo.
Okay, I'm writing it down on my list.
It's Caleb and then Gallo.
Okay, thank you. I will add that to my list and I will look it up.
It's
I love
super
campy
cute
stuff.
Yeah, it's super cute, super camp. It's just another one that's like a good feel good show.
Mm-hmm.
South of Nowhere. I've never seen that one. Were you a South of Nowhere kid? I've never seen that one. That might be before my time.
I want to say Buffy.
Yes, Buffy, please.
Because it was the first instance of a queer character in like TV that I'd seen with Willow and Tara. So I would say, and it's so queer coded as well.
That's gonna be a no for me then, Danny, because Degrassi was
Sarah
barely
Michelle
my
Gellar
time.
just became a fucking queer icon because of that show.
Yeah, Degrassi was slightly before my time, so it's gonna be
regardless of the fact that Buffy wasn't necessarily queer, but
I cannot strike. That's a good one, but I have no idea. It's a good question. You'll have to give me the answer to that one.
Some other good ones. Recently, I really liked, which unfortunately got canceled, of course, but I really liked the lesbian vampire show on Netflix that got canceled.
I know vaguely what you're talking about, but I
can't remember the name.
Never
of it.
watched
Hold on,
it.
I'm gonna look see what the name was. It was like First Bite or First something. First Kill, maybe? Hold on. Yeah, First Kill.
I'd heard of that one.
It's very campy as well. And it was so good. I'm so sad that it got canceled.
I feel like a lot of the best queer media is all camp because that's what we know we like, you know?
Yeah.
That's a good one too. Freaking Arrow is the original series. Star Trek was good for pushing the bounds. That's true. I was just told that Star Trek has the longest same-sex kiss in TV history.
Whoa. Let's go, Trekkies.
Good for you, Trekkies. Pop off.
Yeah, hell yeah, Trekkies. I was never a Trekkie, but I respect Star Trek very much.
Same. I was a Star Wars kid. I grew up a Star Wars kid. My dad was a Star Wars guy. So I'm very much a Star Wars kid, but like
I was
everything that I ever heard about Star Trek was them being like super ahead of their time with what they were doing.
So ahead of the time, truly. Yeah, I respect Star Trek a lot. It's never my thing, but I respect it.
For sure.
I also really love Degrassi.
Stop, because we were just talking about Degrassi in my chat.
Were you? I love Degrassi. I don't care how old I get. I will always rewatch it because, yeah, sure, maybe it's pretty cringe, but like I love cringe. Cringe is freedom.
Cringe is great.
I love Degrassi. Degrassi is iconic. Honestly, for all of the like cringe that it handles hard topics so well, actually, for that like age demographic of like the teenagers.
Oh yeah.
Which is like what it's geared towards. It handles some really hard subjects and it has a lot of good representation in it. A lot of good situations about like, especially like, so we're talking about mostly queer and stuff. So many different queer experiences in the show, like coming out and your parents are, you know, bigoted, or staying in the closet because your parents are bigoted and then you're taking it out on other people, and like that being like a storyline. Also like having a crush on a girl and realizing that you're bi and coming to terms with that. And there's trans characters on the show. There was on the Next Class, the ones that were on Netflix, there was a non-binary character who came to terms with their identity, and that was like really well done.
I don't have Pluto TV, Danny, but I need to get it.
Non-binary representations in media, especially something like so well known as Degrassi, because Degrassi's been around since the 80s.
Exactly, Danny. Has it really?
So,
I thought that was like a mid 90s, early 2000s thing.
It was the 80s with Degrassi High, because there was Degrassi Middle School and Degrassi High, and I do believe those were in the 80s. And then the Degrassi that we all know, which is the next generation, that started in like the 2000s.
Huh, I didn't know that. Interesting. You learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
Truly interesting.
Oh, Riverdale. I never got into Riverdale either, but I know that a lot of queer people like Riverdale.
Yeah, Riverdale wasn't one that I watched purely because it came out on cable TV at a time where I didn't have cable TV. Because honestly, who still has cable? But yeah,
you're paying out the ass if you do. I'm not gonna lie.
for sure. Like I just moved to a new place and they tried to sell us on a cable package, and I'm just like, no, it's $80 for what I could be paying $40 for across 3 other networks. Why would I do that? No, thank you.
Yeah, no way.
Riverdale was okay. All right.
Grey's Anatomy is another one in chat.
Great. So Grey's to me is another one of those ones that's doing the bare minimum, but making it look like they're doing the most. as someone who's watched all 21 seasons of Grey's Anatomy,
Really that many? Holy smokes.
it's still going. Like they're starting season 21 next year. Season 20 just wrapped. But they're another show that I feel like is doing the bare minimum, but acting like they're doing the most. Especially because they haven't had a queer character up until more recently. Like with Amelia and I think Maggie is the other queer one right now.
I see.
But it's definitely giving, we're trying to be queer inclusive, but we also don't want to lose our standing in the ratings as being one of the best soap opera drama things on TV right now.
C is saying that it's the first time that he ever saw an intersex character in TV was Grey's. So, I mean, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, yeah.
I was never into Grey's, so I can't vouch for it or anything, but that's really great that they had an intersex character because you really don't see a lot of intersex characters. There is a show, a queer show. Well,
four-ish queer people,
I don't know if I
yeah.
would it's queer, campy. It has an intersex character in it. It was on MTV, I think. I'm gonna look it up.
That's wild to hear just to begin with, that it was on MTV
Yeah,
of
I
all
know.
places.
I think it was MTV. Maybe I'm thinking wrong.
I made a face when you said MTV. I was like, hello? MTV?
MTV. It was called Faking It.
Interesting. I remember
called
hearing about
Faking
that
It.
show. Vaguely. I vaguely recognize that show.
Yeah, it was. I used to watch it weekly. I really loved it. It was very campy, very queer, and it does have an intersex character in it, which I think
I'm
is the
intrigued.
first time I ever saw an intersex character in a show, especially like something on like MTV of all things, you know.
I feel like queer media as a whole has just really evolved, and that in the space of that, we're getting more of it now, and it's getting better at its representation. Because I just remembered Grey's Anatomy had a gay couple in the first like 8 seasons who were together for like another 5 seasons. But the trauma that they put that couple through.
Of course.
Like one of them got in a plane crash, the other ended up cheating. It's like a whole huge thing. Like the amount of trauma they put that gay couple through, I was just like, why did you feel the need to do this to them? Like they could have just been a happy gay couple.
Did they put the gay couple through more than they did the straight couples? Because that's a thing I have beef with all the time.
Equally. It was equally stressful on every relation. It's equally stressful on every relationship in that show. Like everybody's relationships are always super on edge. Like it's always, we don't know who's gonna last and who's gonna be not there, and is somebody gonna die next episode? Like it's always everybody's relationships
Very, like,
are on the edge.
soap-opery.
It's super soap opera. Like they're definitely a soap opera without being labeled a soap opera.
Okay. I have less beef then. There are a lot of issues I have with like it seeming like queer characters tend to have to go through a lot more shit than non-queer characters.
Yeah. No, but in Grey's Anatomy, it's everybody's relationships are fucked. You can get fucked. You can get fucked. Everybody's screwed.
Damn.
Nobody's relationship is safe in Grey's Anatomy.
Oof.
If you start to like a couple, guarantee that couple's gonna have trauma.
That's so rough. I do love drama though.
Everybody loves a little bit of drama.
I love drama. I loved the Fosters.
I never got into that one.
Freeform, or what was it before
ABC?
Freeform?
ABC Family or something like that?
ABC Family, yeah.
I watched the first couple episodes of it, and it got too dramatic for me at a point where I was just like,
that's fair. It's pretty dramatic. I just rewatched it. It's pretty dramatic. But I like it. I find comfort in like older media because I mean, of course, a lot of them are very dated. They have a lot of like jokes that are not great and stuff like that. But I really loved like the shows that came out when I was in like middle and high school. They're very nostalgic to me. Very like safe shows to watch because I already know what's going to happen. And being neurodivergent, I really like rewatching shows because I still want to watch something, but I don't always have the capacity to like watch something new.
Agreed. No, agreed. Completely. Like, I'm rewatching Criminal Minds for like the 5th time because I was like, I need a show that I can watch that's going to last a while, but I also don't want to start a new show. So, whoop, Criminal Minds it is. It's such a good show. I love that show.
I love Criminal Minds.
It's my partner's first time watching it too. So like I get to experience her living through some of the like we just finished the Frank episode. The first time you meet Frank.
Yeah. Okay.
We just watched that one with dinner yesterday, and
wow.
I got to experience her getting to see Jane and everything like that.
Wow. Oh, to experience shows for the first time again. Sometimes I wish I could just wipe my memory so I could just experience things for the first time.
I do need to continue West Wing Strike. That's true. Yeah, for sure. Like How I Met Your Mother. I wish I could wipe my experience of How I Met Your Mother and start that over again. Maybe keep the wherewithal to know that I should skip the ending of the show, but like wipe everything else.
Yeah. For sure.
A lot of good shows out there nowadays. So many shows, so little time. I love Bob's Burgers, Danny. You know my stance on Bob's Burgers. I adore Bob's Burgers. I saw Zoidberg. I'm gonna skip that one. Just because I feel like it's along the same lines as one of the other ones we already answered. For me to study up on? Okay, Danny. Okay. I need to consume more queer media. There will be a quiz. Oh no, Danny, I'm bad at quizzes. Can it be an open note quiz? I'm bad at quizzes. Can it be an open note quiz, please? I'm bad at quizzes. I will. I will take great notes. I promise. No, I'll take God notes. It's been fun. Do it again. I will, Zoidberg. It's something that I want to do. Zoidberg, actually, if you go to the YouTube, if you go to the edited YouTube channel, there's a series called the Challenger series. It's something like this. You would really like it. If you go to the edited YouTube, that one music kid TTV. If you go to that channel, there's a edited series titled the Challenger series that I think you'd really like. It's something along this line. I'm actually getting ready to start casting for season 2. You will be. We'll get you in. We'll get you in. I don't know what game you'd challenge me to, but we'll get you in. I don't creator, so I can't challenge. God damn it, Strike. Are you ever gonna let creator go? I need to log in and change that. So it's the proper spelling. Is it the challenger approaches? Yes. That Zoidberg. That is another interview type series that I did last year that I need to start casting for season 2 of. It was a good series. I liked that one a lot. It was a very good series. I think we might be wrapping up here soon. I can't tell. What do we want to play tonight, chat? Can I get a poll going for what we want to play tonight? We'll make it Hades, Supermarket Sim, and Valorant. Can I get a poll going? Last thoughts on the second day of Pride. Hopefully this is a good one. Down to throw down the gauntlet again? No, Danny. It needs to be somebody new because it's an interview series. Ever played For Honor? I don't like For Honor. I've played it before. It's not my jam. It is not my jam. Okay, so tell me about this fishing minigame thing that everybody's got on their streams now.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you asked. It's called Lurkbait Twitch Fishing. It is, how much is it? It's like $7 or something, US dollars. And honestly, it literally pays for itself. I've had it running for 167.6 hours.
God damn.
And it runs in the background and people can fish. You can set the like time limit, but I have it to where everybody can fish like every 60 seconds. And it's just like a really cute thing to do. Especially, it's called Lurkbait to get people like talking in chat. So it is nice to have like a way that chat can engage with something while you're, doing whatever you're doing. And they can have little fishing in the side, and it has a little cute animated circle thing that pops up. So it looks like you're really throwing out a line. And you can add things that you
Final
want
Fantasy
in it.
14.
Like you can add
Zoidberg.
custom catches. Like I have my cat in there. I have a like Gengar from Pokemon in there.
Amazing.
I have a bunch of pride flags in there. I have a piss garden in there.
What the fuck is a
You
piss
can put whatever
garden?
you want. So,
Hello?
Power Wash Simulator? You know Power Wash Simulator?
Yes,
Where you
vaguely.
power wash things?
Mhm,
Okay, there's a nozzle on there that's like piss yellow, okay? And one time I was playing and I was like cleaning up a garden area or something, and one of my chatters was like, "It looks like you're like pissing on the garden." So that's how we got Piss Garden. Now there's an emote.
Amazing, truly.
Here, I'll put it in your chat so you can see it. Hold on.
Oh, please do.
My lovely bestie Meg made an emote for it because she likes doing like cursed art. This is my piss garden.
I absolutely adore that.
It's iconic. I love it.
Truly iconic. I'm here for it.
But yeah, I recommend the Twitch fishing thing. I think it's great.
It's apparently
pretty
$7 even.
affordable. Yeah, it's pretty affordable, I would say.
I've just seen everybody like have it, and I'm like, what is this? Like, is it? So it's like stream avatars that just like runs in the background essentially.
Yeah, it just runs in the background. It doesn't take up a lot of resources. It closes when it's not being used, so it's like resource light pretty much.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into it when I get my new PC because I don't want to put anything else on this old one because I'm getting ready to wipe it in like a week.
Oh, fair. Awesome. I love that you're getting a new one.
I
Congrats.
have worked this PC into the ground. We call it the workhorse because it's on damn near 24/7 and is running like my disk. It runs everything. It runs my life. This computer is my life. But I'm getting ready to get a new one. So I'm trying not to put too much else on this one because I've got people who are like recommending different OBS filters and things like that. I'm like, I'm gonna have to write this down because Lord knows I'm not gonna remember it, but I'm not gonna add it to my stuff now.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Untie the pole, you asshats. Start a new poll with just those two as options. Untie the poll. Check my email? Why am I checking my email? James, what did you do? Strike. Alright. We'll play the fishing game. Alright, somebody from my chat just bought me the game, so.
Let's go. Thank you, whoever that was. Heck yeah. It's the best money you're ever gonna spend, I promise.
It's downloading. We'll see how it works.
Hehe. It's great. It's great. It's super easy to set up too.
Oh, bet. Thank you for shouting Strike out, darling.
T-Mobile has home internet on America's largest 5G network.
It's how I stream the game.
It's how I knock out the shopping list.
It's how I level up.
Get T-Mobile 5G home internet for only $50 per month with autopay and any voice line. Plus, there are no exploding bills or annual contracts. T-Mobile, it's how you internet. Check availability today.
Polls allow channel points? I don't know. That's a good question, CZ. Trying to make the pole tie. Please no. Please don't tie the pole. I'm indecisive. Make decisions for me. Damn. Haley's serious about this. Fucking out of points. Oh no. Ew. Fetch quest simulator. All right, we'll play 14 after this. All right, we'll get this set up in the background. Hey. Goddamn, Kaylee. All right, there we go. Okay, so this is gonna have to be on the stream PC. Got it. Got it, got it. Okay. Got it. Actually, I wonder. Points, that's the cost? Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's try something real quick, chat. Let me try something. Yes, that works. Cool. There, now you guys can fish. There you go, you can fish now. Calm down. Alright, chat's done writing. I got the fish thing to work.
Hell yeah, let's go! Fishing! Yeah, I love this for you.
There, is that better? I'm making the fish bigger. Calm down. Stop writing. We're working on it. All right, well, I won't hold you hostage for much longer, but thank you for hosting this talk.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining. It was so nice to chat, and thank you for your chat and all the questions they had. Y'all had some great questions.
They're good kids. I love them. They're good people.
They are. Do you have anything you would like to promote before we part ways or anything like that? Anything else you're doing this month or in general?
No, not really. Just come follow me on all my socials. It's a good time, I promise. I'm not always a weirdo.
We like weirdos. It's okay.
It's just a good time. Like, I've got my kids trying to go over there and follow you now, but yeah. Thank you for having me on tonight. It's been a great time.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining.
All right, you guys voted. We'll play 14 tonight. Thank you, Strike. I appreciate you. Go check out Cafe if you haven't already. They're a wonderful person. I had a great time talking with them tonight. You guys are gonna enjoy their content just like you enjoy mine. I know it. They're very soft, cozy gaming, which is, I think, Darling, I think they're gonna be up your alley. Okay, you guys are just fishing now. I've lost control of chat. It's just fishing now. It's just fishing now. Welcome to Only Fish. Lobster.
I see your chat is just fishing now. I love this
It's
for you.
all just fishing. It's just fishing now. I've lost control. It's just
You're
fishing.
welcome. That's my gift to you. Happy Pride.
Thank you.
All right, I will let you go so you can get. Are you playing a game after this?
Yeah, we're gonna play some Final Fantasy 14. That's what chat voted on for the night.
All right, have fun with that. I love 14.
I absolutely adore it. I got into it about 2 years ago, and it's been such a fun game.
Yeah.
But all your points went to okay, Kaylee.
All right, thank you
Water
so much
turn
for
the
hanging
frickin'
out
frogs
today.
gay.
Appreciate you for joining and hanging out.
Yeah, of course. It was a good time.
Yeah. All right,
I will
catch
see you
later.
around. Yeah, see you around. If you will be joining in for the 14 shenanigans, join the stream waiting room and I will pull you live. Final Fantasy 14, do you recommend? If you like MMOs, yes. If you like MMOs, Zoidberg, yes. Let me put, before you all freak out, I gotta put fish on this scene. Calm down. I know. I gotta put fish on this scene. I'm working on the fish. Calm down. The fish is coming. Can we get a scene that's just fish? No. No, we're not getting a scene that's just fish. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're not getting a scene that's only fish. I got a crushed soda can. I've never felt happier. Hello, friend.
Hello.
I heard you made a new character and it's an RFC now.
I did. Downside is I'm like 2 or 2 still.
That's alright.
I did get the earring. However, I've just thrown my actual like good character over there for now, so.
That's valid. We have things to do. We're catching Strike up on plot. I don't know if that's what we're doing tonight, but we also have dungeons and things that we need to do for our plot, so.
Yay!
Captions? Oh, yep, thank you. Alright, that should switch it to my captions. MSQ are carrying? That's up to Strike. Strike, are we carrying you tonight, or are we doing our own MSQ? That is entirely up to Strike. The fish say caption stuff. I'm working on the captions!
Trying to find headphones.
Chat's rioting into just fishing. That's all this is now, it's just fishing.
It's only fish. There's no option. You have no choice.
OF now stands for only fish.
It does.
But yeah, what we're doing tonight depends solely on Strike and what he wants to do. Is the fish thing big enough for you guys, you fucking heathens? Darling, is the cat cam on, by the way?
There we go. Now I have a headphone and a microphone.
I know, no more fish. Hold on, I gotta fix it. They're custom fish? There can be custom fish. Before you guys freak out, hold on, I'm working on the fish thing, I know. Game music's a bit high? Okay, I'll fix it.
Can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Thank you, darling. That needs turned off? Ah, yeah, thank you. I will turn that off right now.
Somebody in Limsa is playing, except I wasn't laughing.
That's off now. Thank you, darling. I'm gonna turn off that chat message. Chat.
Want You Gone, that's what they're playing. It took me listening to them getting through all the rest of the song to get to the name of the song.
They're
Figure out
giving
what
you
it was they
bigger
were playing.
fish?
Yeah, it's
Hold
what you
on,
got.
I can make bigger fish.
That's adorable.
There's too many fish? What do you mean there's too many fish? There's too many fish? What do you mean there's too many fish? There's too many fish? What do you mean there's too many fish? Oh, hold on, I see what you mean. Oh, hold on, I see what you mean. Oh, hold on, I see what you mean. Your mic is echoing my stream, by the way. Your mic is echoing my stream.
How do I undo that?
I don't know.
How do I undo that?
I don't.
Well, I bet if I close Twitch, that will help.
Cover chat with fish? No, I'm covering chat with my keyboard. Oh, somebody fixed the board. SMH my head. No, I'm trying to fix that. Hold on.
Yeah, I have a headset on right now.
There we go.
Is it still doing it?
There we go. Now it shouldn't play a message after every chat. Anyway, I don't think we're doing carries tonight, babe. I think we're doing MSQ for us. So, come on in. The water's fine. Okay, so we're doing a dungeon called the Hero's Gauntlet.
Yeah. I don't even know if I've done that before or not.
Well, gonna learn today. Let me get you into my party.
Woohoo!
Dearest.
Is this the stream for world famous creator That One Music Kid?
Yes, it is the world famous stream for creator That One Music Kid. How long is the delay?
Holy shit, I'm such a
6
fan.
seconds.
Oh my god.
Alright, Strike, where did we leave you off at then? I remember we were in the Doman area, but that's it. Oh, on fish, it's 50 seconds. It's 60 seconds between when you can fish, Zoidberg. You may only fish every 60 seconds. 60, sorry, 60. I can shorten it, hold on. There, now it's 30. It's 30 seconds between when you can fish now. I can't believe I got bullied into putting fishing on my stream.
I can. It didn't even take that much.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm a pushover. Let me know when you're online, Strike, and I'll invite you to the party.
I'm in queue.
Alrighty. I did do this to myself, that's right. Darling, join the voice chat.
What do you want me to do?
Well, we're gonna be basically shepherding Strike around and helping him get caught up on MSQ. So at some point, we'll need you for dungeons and things like that. And we might do roulettes.
Cool.
Strike, you've done roulettes before, yeah?
Yeah, but I always bet red.
Being gay? Okay.
Okay.
That's fair. I always bet black, so between the two of us, one of us will win.
I've never been gambling.
There's a slot machine casino the next town over from me. B and I go every once in a while.
Well, we've got like, I don't even know how many slot machine-y type places here. I just, when the fuck am I gonna go? Like, I have to want to. There's money involved. I have to want to, and there's money involved. No.
That's fair. Yeah. B and I go like once every fiscal quarter or so. Hang out.
That's a mood.
Welcome to the party. We want to knock the roulettes out first, or do we want to do more Strike's quest first?
I mean, I'm only level 64, but I'm happy to do roulettes up until that point.
You can do every roulette. Like the highest you need to be for roulettes is 60. So.
Where the fuck are you people?
I can tell you.
We're in Tamamizu.
Tamamizu, yeah.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
We do be deep under the sea. We're literally standing next to the 8th right at Tamamizu. Enjoy your fishing, chat.
That's not where I want to go.
The fishing minigame is very nice touch because it's scratching my ADHD brain. Can't stop fishing. Well,
Downwards
enjoy your
will
fishing,
take
Zoidberg.
it from me.
That's what she said.
That is true.
Okay,
That is
you
what she said.
that, and Colin gave me the eyebrow, so it's y'all are on frighteningly similar mindsets.
All right, everybody ready to go for roulettes? I can tank.
I have a 44 tank, but that's all I've got.
I can tank. It's all good.
You should let me tank.
Do you have a tank that's roulette worthy?
I do. You want to see her glam?
Sure.
I will warn you.
What is that?
There are no pants.
That doesn't.
Why
need
is she just
pants. That
coochie
is-
out? Anyway, do you want to tank or you want me to
I
tank?
have no idea how to tank.
Oh, I will tank then. Go back to healing. Coochie out. Who hasn't accepted yet? Huh. Wish I knew what the fuck was going on. Welcome to Final Fantasy 14. None of us know what's going on, Zoidberg.
You can say me.
I need you guys to understand that the fishing minigame is fucking massive on my other monitor, and all I can see if I look over at my other monitor is the fishing minigame.
Good.
As it should be.
And I don't know how to resize the,
Okie dokie.
I don't know how to resize the thingy. Make it not take up my entire monitor.
Fish for the rest of fucking eternity.
Fail SARS.
I do not remember Bale
I
Stars
should
at
be
all.
running ahead of the tank.
Thank you, Zoidberg.
I'm on like springtime / summertime cold, so I don't even know. Like I don't even have a brain enough.
Let's get ready to rumble! Hi, Cafe. How are you? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
If I die off rip, I'm going to be very unhappy with you.
Welcome on in, Raiders. Cafe, thank you for the chat again today. It was a lot of fun. Hi, friend. I had a good time. Hopefully you also had a good time. Thank you for the chat.
Oh, that's why. Okay, I've been level shrunk.
Yes, we are level synced down.
All my shit's not working. Okay, that makes way more sense now.
We are level 60.
We're gonna Final Fantasy 14 now. Go lay down. Go lay down.
Much lower than the
Go
level
rest.
you were at.
Go rest, friend. Thank you for hanging out.
I mean,
I had a good time.
There's like 3 abilities I no longer have, so.
As I say, with Dragoon, it really does matter what level you are.
Pop this here real quick.
Welcome on in, everybody. My name is Music Kid. You can call me Mickey. I know you just learned a lot about me, but I'm a trans queer Chinese streamer. I stream 4 nights a week here on Twitch. I play Final Fantasy 14, Valorant, Destiny 2, all those good kind of games. Kind of just depends on my mood. And today we're doing roulettes and vibing. Hi, Soju. How are you? Welcome on in, friend. Danny, will you make a note for me to turn on anonymous follower mode? Before I forget. Also, hi, C. I saw your message. I didn't forget about you. Don't worry. Thank you, darling. Hold please. My Final Fantasy got moved to windowed mode.
Yeah.
No, gross. Where are we going? This way?
You follow the road.
I got spun around. I didn't know which direction the road was going.
That's fair.
Oh, hey, nope. No. That is the wrong road.
Look, you told me to follow the road.
If you would stop running, Kaylee, I would take the enmity off of you.
Legitimately,
No.
just sit.
What the fuck are nani eggs, Danny? What the fuck are you on about, Danny? I haven't tanked in so long.
Key. I have an idea.
Does it involve using the key?
No. It's called I Know Where I'm Going. Follow me.
The cross of justice.
Yoni? Ah, I see.
You should make yourself into the safety nacho. Safety Dorito, sorry.
I should have used a cooldown there, that's my bad. Followed the wrong road and now I'm lost. Please send your regards. Oh no,
it is ads
Zoidberg.
time.
Bring me your ads, please.
I will not. Get away from us.
I was gonna say, I don't know what that is, but that's not nice.
Goodbye, Kaylee. It was nice knowing you, friend. Hit about it real quick. You better send me a motherfucking TikTok with a streak, Kay. Thank you.
Thank God.
Fuck! I forgot about our streak. Hold on. I'm gonna send you the first TikTok I see, B. How's your stream going? I love you. Bye. All right, streak saved. I can't believe you busted into my stream in the middle of your stream to yell at me about our streak.
Hey, that was not as unpleasant as it
Love
could
you.
have
Bye.
I'm gonna have to ask. Okay.
I'm gonna tank the floor.
Okay. You know, that's fine.
Yay, cooldowns.
Don't dry res. Don't dry res. Just give me a second.
Don't. What res?
Dry res?
Oh, I'm dead. Goodbye.
As opposed
Oh,
to
God.
wet resing?
No, it just means without using your cooldown that makes you cast instantaneously.
Okay, take this. Take this. I have no mana.
Wet resing? No.
Please don't stand in the danger zone. You're
Doodah,
running away from my
doodah.
heels. Okay, cool. Can we try not running away from heals?
Oh, we're all dead. Okay.
Alright, it's possible I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing.
You wail on
I
the big
also don't.
guy until all the little dudes arrive. If you see a large line, do not be in front of that, please. Otherwise, I will in fact let you die. I do not care.
So the Magitech hook, I need to run away from it?
If
Yes.
that is the big blue line, yes.
Not the big blue line. I'm talking about the chain thing that grapples you.
You bring that to Mickey.
Just bring that to me.
And then you kill it immediately.
When you say blue line, you're talking about on the ground.
Yes.
Okay.
I will let you die. I do not care. That's Stella healing in a nutshell.
Focus that again. Alright, we good? I'm gonna plop this down.
Me your armor enforcements.
There's a big blue line. You will move your peeps.
I love little mini Titan Eggy.
What?
That's what the summons are called. They're called the Eggy. Named Joel, for whatever reason, made me feel a bit confused. Why did somebody know fish and why Joel the fuck? Daily healing is my favorite, you're right.
Did we lose a Mickey?
If you do not hit the ads, no, you don't. If the longer the ads are up, the more damage we take.
Oh, okay, so I should switch to those.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, chat, my bot. Both needed sweet and aggressive tone, exactly.
Alright, it's ads time.
My ad's dead.
I got Kaylee's.
Okay.
To be honest, the only one that would need anything down here is Strike, but it's not rolling anything that he would want, so. Would not like this game too much, confusing for too much shit going on for my little brain to handle. I may have only a quarter of a brain cell, but it's gotten me this far. That's fair, Zoidberry.
It's for my husband, you see.
Enjoy your fishing, chat.
I was going to recommend waiting until Strike was here.
I thought he was here.
Nope.
Oh.
If you lump them all up, we can just AoE them.
Working on it. Whee! Adventure!
I'm here now.
Yay!
Welcome.
Well, that's a lot of orange.
Yeah, it's fine. Just don't put your body in it.
This is like the tamest game of DDR.
Not wrong.
I'm a little butterfly.
Green, black, and blue, make the colors in the sky.
I definitely understand what's happening right now.
Bring me death.
Hey, I've got one of those. It doesn't hate me though.
My baby, my
never liked this one.
I don't remember this one. I'm being complete.
So TLDR, it's very slowly moving us to where we actually need to be. It's just taking 1,000,000 years.
Third.
And we just have to keep clearing ads as it takes us where we need to go.
My brain is fish. Me fish. Enjoy fish.
Look at that, we're moving again. Oh, thank God it's the end.
Come on. A little late to your check-in today, Danny.
What up? I'm Jared. I'm 19.
19. I never fucking learned how to read. You got it, Danny. You caveman, very goo. Whee! Blame soju? Fair enough. How soju? Soju goo? Whole rotation messed up. Very sad.
Do not move.
Oh. Right now.
Hey, do you guys
Bring me all the ads.
Slaughter?
Slaughter's my favorite game.
Fantastic.
You take all tiny men. Oh, we did.
Okay, my benediction went off just a little too late.
No move. Thanks for watch ads, chat. Thanks for watch ads, chat. Find a square.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yay!
Oh, I got poetics.
Yes.
Yeah. You get poetics for like legitimately just doing it.
Breathing in this game, yeah.
Ah, the parrot pet. My favorite kind of pet.
I like parrots.
Yeah, this is Betrayal, part like 5,000.
Hold. Strike, no move.
Strike, no move.
That's fine.
Got it.
No, strike
No,
move now.
he was saying
Was saying you not move. Me wait. If focus gunship, no more hellfire from above.
On it.
Gosh, you say that like you didn't like the Hellfire.
No, me no like.
Do you not enjoy DDR?
No.
I'm having sudden like Vietnam flashbacks to some of the like higher level raids and shit.
What if I just do the girly pop thing and use the limit break right now? I think it'd be really funny.
I don't think there could be a better time. I think this is perfect. Clearly perfect.
Wait, I should press limit break?
Everything's dead.
No.
There's no need.
The what?
And here you are. You get. Oh my god. It's the tree knife man.
What?
Tree knife.
I'm gonna pretend like I know what that means.
Axe.
Tree knife. I thought she was saying true knife.
Why the fuck would I be saying true knife? And
I don't know,
repeated
man.
Tree knife.
Tree knives?
Although, admittedly, why the fuck would I be saying tree knife?
It's a Della-ism.
Alright, let's go. Alright, does anyone want to know what's going on here before we start
I would
fighting?
very much like to know what's going on here.
Okay, so he's just mad because he's angry.
Oh, I thought you meant mechanics. I don't give a shit about the lore.
I don't remember the mechanics of this. I remember I did not enjoy it.
Well, there's not... Oh. Yeah, I mean, there's an edge that can probably fall off, so...
I don't think you can.
That sounds like a challenge.
You can't. I'm trying.
God damn it.
3, 2, 1, learn by doing.
The Griffin. Massive AoE, got it.
Look away. Look away, look away. I would get over here if I were you guys.
Yep, if I were able, I would do it.
I wasn't in that, but that's cool.
Nice tank buster, bitch.
I remember.
Oh, that's this fight. I remember now. Yeah. He's the guy who just says for all amigo and sloppy over and over again. Now I remember.
Oh, he learned a new word. Uh-oh.
I learned a new word too. It's called.
There's no good here.
Kill one of the swords to make it good then.
I'm trying.
I can't move.
There we go.
Kaylee, come here. Kaylee, come here.
Nope.
Well. We'll get you in a second. I also blame the soju for my life problems.
Unless I die at least a couple times.
Feel free to hurt me, please.
Yeah, free dollar, free dollar, free dollar.
It's even a collar. Nice.
Yeah.
God damn it, Strike.
Look, y'all knew
Running
what you were
away
into
from
when you invited
me.
to play with him.
True.
I hate sloppy man.
Me too. You know what sounds really good though? Sloppy Joes.
Sure.
Your
Can I mute this man?
your AoE sucks, dude. Just letting you know.
Are we just gonna stay here and destroy
Yep.
this sword?
The sword closest to us, yeah. It's a wailing.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
You're gonna be okay. I'm about to be restrained again.
Up the sweet air of freedom.
Feel free to limit break him.
Too late.
Or don't. I hate sloppy man. Oh, that's ugly. Gonna roll for it anyway.
I say, not like you care, you're just gonna give it to the Domans anyway.
Give everything to the Domans.
Amaric
That
deserves
is
it.
worse than what I've got. Oh, and I already have one, apparently, so.
Wow, no comms? Toxic.
How do you come?
We couldn't.
You can't. It's a pre-stack. You can't come in a pre-stack. Before we start the next one, I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle and take a break. I will be back in just a minute.
Ooh, water
get
sounds
some more
really
water,
good,
too.
Yeah.
All right, chat. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. While I'm gone, Kaylee's in charge. I will see you guys in a couple minutes. Okay, bye.
Give us big fish before you go.
There. Happy.
Okay, the original 4 flavors of Pop-Tarts were strawberry, blueberry, brown sugar, cinnamon, and apple currant. That is per the Pop-Tarts website. Is that a beer bottle somebody just caught?
Maybe, I don't know.
It was a beer bottle. Branch.
It's my second branch.
It will go well in your collection. Don't catch another beer bottle. Oh, it's gonna be way better than a beer bottle. Oh my god. A shrimp toy. Ooh. That's hardcore.
My cat would love it.
Ooh, let's play a fun game. It's the funnest game. It's the best game ever.
Okay.
This game is called Guess Who Went Out Today Without Sunscreen and Was Outside More Than 10 Minutes and Therefore Has a Sunburn.
Is it you?
My sister.
Unless I'm your sister, it's definitely me.
Fish Riot. I'm glad you
Let's
guys
DNA
enjoyed
test.
your fishing.
I mean, I didn't know my dad, so... People joke when they say that, and I'm like, no, really, you don't understand. My dad got around. Dominican women with cinnamon tans. No. Mira, give me your hand. Let's take a walk in the sand.
Okie dokie. Is it next roulette time? Stop shooting us. We're doing nothing.
Okay, yes, now it's next roulette time.
Yay!
I have wings.
What? I can tell you what I think it is, but you're gonna have to come here because I can't just tell you.
Total rock.
This place sounds cozy.
I
It
do
is
want to
not.
warn you, we are all level 27.
Certain safe in the house. Oh. I mean, I'll write it down if you come here.
Maybe.
The level 27 and sad.
They
Wow,
can't
this
even
is
hear
super
too.
sad.
Yeah, it's all Tier 1 down here. Have fun.
Go aggro everything to the tank? Okay. Make the tank angry?
Couldn't if you tried. I'm literally back tank.
If you pull before the sprouts and watch the cutscenes, it makes us mad though. And then no matter what you do,
okay, bye, Danger Dan.
I will let you die.
Wait, there's only both you and Mickey are sprouts though.
We're not. We're returning players.
We are not.
Returning players get marked with a sprout because we're technically quote unquote new to coming back to the game.
I mean, I'm also new to coming back to the game much more than you guys are, and I have a big flower.
Shrugs. I had removed mine, so I don't know why it's back.
I had also removed mine. I don't know why it's back. Maybe it's because we took like a month break? I don't know.
So the sprouts are weeds, or what you're saying?
Yeah. Gotta weed out the new players, you know?
I don't know. Didn't Momo just get rid of their sprout? They've been playing for forever.
How do you get rid of it?
Playing.
You can also do it in some sort of setting. I just don't remember offhand.
First, you pick a deity.
I can't even jump?
No.
I am the worst dragoon ever.
Well, because you're a lancer right now.
Well, that'd do it.
You haven't learned how to jump yet.
You're but a babe.
Didn't you know children don't know how to jump?
No, I'm not healing. My god.
What?
Colin asked if I was healing. I don't heal. I don't heal for anyone ever, even a little bit.
Mood. Me with a white mage almost at 90. I don't heal. You guys are lucky I remember my tank rotations, or else we'd be fucked.
I'd say I remembered my dragoon rotations, but clearly
Alright,
that
Dan.
doesn't matter here.
Hey, we're so low level, rotations aren't really a thing.
Dragoons have rotations, lancers just poke things.
Poke, poke. Poke. Poke, poke. Oh, that's you behind me, dearest. Okay. I thought I'd lost one of the ads to going behind me.
Lurky, lurky, she lurkies.
Here, Chris, the back one of Twitch.
I have no normal sane left
Rip.
in me.
Where are you going, little friend? Come back here.
I needed a friend.
No. Only I get friends.
No friends for me.
I'm the tank. I get the friends.
Please just
Return with a snack and a drink? Hell yeah.
One friend?
No. You're too squishy for friends.
Ah,
I'm too squishy for friends.
Mom, the tank says I'm too squishy to have friends.
I'm not wrong. How did you get in the free company, by the way? I thought you couldn't cross world free company people.
I renamed a new character on this as the exact same name. That's the only way I managed to make a new character on Excel.
Oh, okay. I was like, how on earth have you done this? Because you can't come cross-world free company. Hello?
Nope, sure can't.
I'll have to add this Smiley and Islani to my friends list
Ignore
after
the
this one.
ads.
And by
Ignore the ads. I'm a Dragoon. That's my default setting.
Read that. God damn it.
More things for the Doman.
We even went on a date in my wedding dress.
Because that wasn't sketchy.
Choked on my hubris. That hurt.
He was flattered by my preparedness.
Wait, do what?
It's an upcoming thing, so I can't really.
Oh, okay.
She's finished. Oh, that's fair. I was like, she's finished the game. She knows. But then I strike.
You have?
Oh, I won't remember it by the time it comes up. And I don't know who half of these people are.
Trust
anyway.
me, I adore him. I
I also
him
don't know
so
anything about
much.
these people.
Which people are we talking about?
I got mad when they killed Ishtola because she was only one of the few people I knew who she was.
Yeah.
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 I'm not entirely confident who
I don't know how
Ishtola
to
is.
respond.
Ishtola is the blind cat girl.
Yup.
I sure know who that is.
Baby, it's the one who looks kind of like, if you wanted to go goth, but like, you really just wanted to have feathers in your hair.
Oh, that bitch. Okay.
I love that was the explanation.
I mean, I got who she meant. I'm missing half of my AoEs. Doo-da, doo-da.
I don't have any. Doo-da-doo-da-day. I have to stab things manually, one at a time. What kind of bullshit plebeian shit is this?
I can throw
What kind of
rocks
snack
at
are you
them, and
having?
That's it.
What kind of snack are you having,
Hey,
CZ?
I got through all of Elden Ring by throwing rocks at shit. Let me just throw that out there.
I think that's probably going to be my approach to Elden Ring when I get it.
Yeah,
Hi,
I would recommend
Mortis.
going sorcery.
Will I remember that by the time it comes around from time for me to play Elden Ring? No. But I will likely also just go
I'll remind you.
throw rocks.
I'll even show you where to get the rock throwing spell.
I also don't have my glasses on anymore, so don't expect much from me.
Awesome,
all good.
I'm the tank now.
We are getting to the final boss here.
Oh, I don't like how when we run it squishes.
Yeah, the squish is not great for the brain.
None of that was acceptable.
If I remember correctly, I just don't stand on the green goop.
Correct.
Who pulled?
I'm the tank now.
Now.
Oh, this will go really well.
Now.
I just wanted chips.
Bring me your ads, friends. Hi, Danger Dan.
Hit the tail.
I barely heard that, so whatever you said, smiles. Hey, you want to damage the tail so it stops doing that green goop everywhere.
Here's a friend you said I couldn't have, Dad.
I got 2 friends.
Now. I think that's 88 for me. I can't read chat to figure out what level.
I love the little dancey dance that the Warrior of Light does.
Who's ready for everybody's favorite trials?
What are trials?
Ifrit, Titan,
and Tribulations.
Oh, the
standalone bosses. Yeah, the summons. Garuda, Ifrit, Titan. I don't think you've done Leviathan yet. Those things.
I don't think so. I know I've done Ifrit. I know I've done Titan. I know I've done Garuda. I know I've done Shiva.
I probably shouldn't Black Mage considering I can't see, but I'm gonna Black Mage the trials. I don't want to tank.
Do you need me to tank?
No, we don't need a tank. This is gonna add 4 other people to our party. So there will be other people to tank. I just personally do not want to tank trials. I hate tanking trials. It is annoying. Everybody ready to go?
Open the door, I'll throw rocks through your window, you dumb whore.
Me too.
All right, Dan.
It's a TikTok audio.
Do you not know that audio?
No,
It's from. It's a Dr. Phil audio where he was talking to somebody and he goes, "Did you or did you not say, open the door, you dumb whore, or I'll throw rocks through your window?"
Oh, I hate this one.
This isn't. Hold on. Leave. This isn't what we're supposed to be in. How do I leave?
Just say, this does not appear to be a thing.
How much do I leave?
You hit duty finder, and then leave is at the very top.
I can't
we
see.
can vote
Hold on.
abandon.
How do I do that?
Okay, never mind. Oh, come back here. To the door.
Oh, there's an exit. There's a door. Hold on. There we go.
I keep forgetting there's a door.
I guess I didn't select leveling or trials? Hold on. There we go. Now trials is selected. It doesn't help that I can't see what I'm doing. I saw red text. What happened? I saw red text. What happened? Who can't queue? Check your text bar. Somebody can't queue.
I didn't get a message.
We left.
Oh, it's because we left. Okay.
At this time.
Well, let's get Strike caught up on his quest then while we wait.
We've got half an hour before we can go back to duty finder.
That's fine. So that'll get Strike through a lot of his MSQ then.
All right, so I have to go out into the water, apparently.
Hi, Danger Dan. Mortis, thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your classic lace chips, Zoidberg.
Let's go.
Do we want me to drive so that I can just take us in my car?
No.
Can you see?
Yes, I have my glasses back now.
Going for a trip.
No, it's in the water.
Okay, I'm getting in the water.
Yeah, I have to go to the Isle of Zeki.
I completely think they should add a map voting system like CS does so that you can avoid maps you don't want to play on and avoid maps that other people on your team don't want to play on. 100% yes. Yes. It would stop map queue dodging. Yeah.
Hey, we found another subby dude.
Yay.
No comment. No comment.
And we're all very proud of you.
What, you use all of your comments on me? SMH my head.
Alright, I have to slay red turtle dudes over here.
Okie dokie.
But I have all my levels now, so ha ha ha.
I think I know of a charity that you're thinking of, Haley. I need to double check, but I think I know one that does that.
How many more do you need?
It just says seek out and slay. It doesn't give me a number.
Okie
it's
dokie.
because I probably need to be in here.
That does help, yes.
Okay, there we go. Now I have to seek out more elsewhere. This way.
That's a great mount, Kaylee.
Isn't it?
Oh, the unicorn?
That's a dog.
That's a dog.
She's the prettiest.
I have a unicorn, but that's all.
I think we all have the unicorn.
I know I do. What am I here for?
I gotta kill more dudes.
He needs
You know,
to go
the
to
dude.
specific areas and kill the red turtles.
Oh, that's right. This is the turtle racism.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which we have determined is bad.
If my spell time weren't 8.5 years, I'd be able to help more.
It's okay. My stick doesn't have a cast time. I just stab things with it. Alright, now I have to find Lise. Who is apparently just down over here. Oh yeah, she's on the other side of this gate, so I'm gonna kill this dude first.
My name is Lise. Would you like to talk to me? I would like to talk to you. Blah, 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 blah.
Me too.
Okay.
Alright, I gotta go northwest to the vault. Which is apparently this way? I don't know.
When did they make you? I don't know yet. Just everybody get in the damn car.
Mickey is officially sick of our shit.
Get in
Look
the
at
car.
the car.
Greg, put a waypoint down where we're going.
Ding.
Yep, hang on. There-ish.
But my mom told me not to get into cars with strange guys.
Shut up.
Never stopped you before.
Shut up.
Why would it stop you now?
Whoa. Whoa.
All right, everybody out.
Okay.
Oh, and I drive past it. Sorry, Strike.
Oh, you're fine.
Dungeon? I don't remember what this is.
Me neither.
Why didn't we just walk up to them and go, "Hey, by the way, we're returning one of your precious treasures, actually."
Dan, that is a mood. For real. Like, I'm one of those people that if somebody did try to kidnap me, like, they would return me within an hour.
That's what my parents told me growing up, but I was so annoying that if somebody were to kidnap me, they'd just bring me back. They called it the safety bubble.
I mean, I guess whatever works.
I am watching 3 treasures spin around.
Me too, Zoidberg.
You're not whole. You're still in 3 pieces. If you were whole, you'd be one piece.
The One Piece is real?
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't really understand.
I made you whole, but it was totally an accident. Wasn't actually what I was here. Yep.
I fell down this hill and I got glue on my hands. Now I got records on my fingers. Records on my fingers. I got records on my fingers and I just can't stop.
Won't stop, won't stop.
That there's a platypus controlling me.
What?
There's a platypus controlling me.
He's underneath the table and he's right there.
What is happening?
I have to do a contest of wills.
Look.
Poor Will.
Blah blah blah. Talkie.
I think if I remember it, this is an
idea.
instance thing.
Right now, there's 3 balls of blue lightning. They're making a triangle. Sure.
I'm gonna join you in the plain classic ways. Oh, you want me to get Della Chalky Milk? Sure thing, Zoidberg.
The balls of lightning have jumped up into the air, waving themselves about as though they just do not care.
They definitely don't.
That is a big
my love, are you doing
samurai
camera?
dude?
Yeah.
Oh, Susano.
Yes, camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm fighting the primal.
I'll be back in a minute. I gotta get Della some Chalky Milk.
Yay.
Chalky Milk time!
Okay, now I have to talk to Alice, who is far away. Well, not super far away. We're just gonna have to kill this guy first. Allison may not have the best plan, but she has the only plan. Awesome.
It seems to be a recurring theme.
Watching for the Pat Pats. It got the Pat Pats, Danger Dan. Don't you worry. It got the Pat Pats.
This is the worst plan. Alice and Lise are going to distract the army of red turtle people so that I can face the primal all by myself. This
Does that fix the game volume, by the way? I changed the
Warrior of Light.
game. Darling, you can come back. You said you're on your primal fight strike. What's it called?
The Lord of the Revel.
Oh, it's the Susano fight. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-oh, I got
See if I remember how to access it.
I mean, there's a door right here.
Yeah, but I don't think... There we go, I can. Alright, I'm just waiting for Della now.
Pool of Tribute, now accessible.
It's the Susano fight, darling.
Oh, how fun.
All right, Mickey, you have to register us for the duty.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for Della to come back.
But this Susano, is that 4 or 8? I don't remember.
Hasn't been half an hour yet.
Who got the red oh, it hasn't been half an hour yet. Oh, okay.
14 minutes.
Well, we can't really do anything for the next 14 minutes then while we wait for Strike, because this is Strike's MSQ.
Though, I must admit, it is 11 o'clock. And I technically...
Probably go to bed. Yeah, I was gonna say, you should probably go to bed then. We should, I might just call stream here then. Kaylee, if you want to stay on after I end stream, you can help us do the rest of our stuff that we need to do for stream. Oh, for cool.
I was actually going to say after this, I was going to go to bed.
Oh.
So I'm probably going to go to bed too.
Alright then. Then we're all in agreement. We call it here. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight.
Yeah.
It has been fun.
Alright, chat, we're gonna head out of here. I already know who we're rating. We're rating B.
Don't forget to get in your last minute fish.
Get your last minute fishing in, because we're rating out in a few minutes. I'll let you guys watch all of your fish and then we'll go. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I appreciate you guys for sitting through that chat and hanging out with us. Being the wonderful human beings that you are. You guys are all fantastic, and I love you all so much. You're all absolutely great people. It was a good chat. That was a very good chat, and it was a very good time. Nope, stop fishing. We're trying to raid. Make sure you check out my other socials. Join the Discord if you're not already in there. Check out the YouTube. All that good kind of stuff.